Hello YouTube, welcome back to another episode of The Road to Top 1000. Last episode was a really good episode, hoping we can do even better this time. We're also in another 12 player room, this time not a teams event, where beside PK Samuel, obviously not in the call with me, maybe one day I will have someone in the call with me as I do these tournaments, but not today. But yes, let's get underway with the first race. Okay, our first race is on, I forgot what this track's called, something Fortress. But yes, it's the one in the sky. I'm blanking on the name of it for some reason. Airship Fortress. There we go. Yes, that is the name of this track. And if I do sound like I've got a bit of a lisp, I've got a bit of an ulcer on my tongue, so just battling that at the moment. In second, coming up to the massive ramp. Drop that banana off, maybe hit somebody, but I really doubt it given it's on the very edge of that ramp. Grab a double item, get a feather and a coin. Slipstream. And we jump onto that line. I don't know why he's jumped flying off the track, but hey, each to their own, I guess. As we get very high up there. And we drift around this corner. Maybe grab the double. No, we'll just grab a single. And we're in third at the moment. I think 12 player rooms are the way to go if I'm wanting to make it to the top 1000. Boom, that bomb got a couple people back there. As we are in third, coming into this spiral tower again. And let go of the drift now. Swinging a little wide, almost got hit by that horn. That would have been really unfortunate. That was really unfortunate. As we move into ninth from that one move there. Gonna do a drift jump onto here. Do a bit of tricking. I'm gonna throw that. Not gonna get the double box, just gonna take the single, maybe get some mushrooms. No, we get a boo, but we're gonna use it in 3, 2, 1. Hopefully shock dodge there. Got triple mushrooms, which is good in my opinion. Use the boosts to get around the corner and use the triple red shells to get into fourth. Fifth is where we end up, which is okay in my books. Kinda ruined someone's life there right at the end, whoever was playing the Yoshi. I'm Berlois, Leoz, or whatever, how you ever say it. I'm sorry, I really ruined your race right there by throwing that red shell at you right at the line. But that is the first race. We will take a fifth. Race 2 is Shiggy Bazaar, Shigo Bazaar, however you want to say it. Here we go. I'm not going to go for the shortcut on the first lap, as I feel everyone will, but maybe no one will, and then I should have gone for the shortcut. Nope, a lot of people are going for that shortcut, and I'm just going to stick to the track and drive normally. Going to do this trick to get up onto the railing and just fully glitch out there and don't even get the trick. That is annoying, but hey, what can you do? Miss an item, drift around the corner. We're going to try and trick off the wall here, even though I have failed it many times. And we fail it once more. I mean, it doesn't really hurt me. We're on lap 1, and I wanted some good items anyways. Get a golden mushroom and a triple. Going to use a bit of the golden mushroom to get onto the railing. And we miss it. Because of course we do. Now we're going to hold the trick jump. And we're going to get up here. Second try. Second try is the charm. Not third try. Don't even need that third try. Drifting around corners. And we'll climb up on Mr. Doz. Gonna trick onto these rails and just totally butcher it. Almost stole that. And then try and hit Latino with one of those fireballs and miss everyone. And then get up on this railing. as we start lap 3. We are pretty far behind the top 4 or 5. We'll try and catch up here behind Axel now. I'll just grab the single item, hoping I get something good. I'll grab a triple mushroom. I won't have a triple mushroom. As we sit behind Latino, coming up to the item boxes. I'm just going to take... I could have taken the second. And that is a 10th place. Maybe a 12th. No, 11th. Yuck. 2 points to the score. Makes it a 10 overall for me. Definitely sending me down from 5th to probably 8th or 9th. That is not lovely. As I said, 9th place. Hopefully we can fix that in the next race. Track number 3 is my favourite, Mario Bros circuit. Let's see how we go. Maybe we can hit the front corner skip every lap. Well, I mean, that is technically the front corner skip. I mean, I'll take it. It wasn't clean, but hey, I'm still learning that shortcut to do it without the mushroom. Hopefully we'll get some mushrooms here on lap 1, and we'll be able to do it on lap 2 and potentially lap 3. Well, I don't have any mushrooms right there, thanks to Thankyou. And then I'll slide in behind you, and I'm just slipstream chaining as we get up into 6th, and we get triple green shell. And we'll use that and almost hit someone. Miss it that time, which does suck. But hey, at least we'll get better items for being further back in the field. And plus, we're not too far behind the top 5, I'd say. Grabbing a double item here. Gonna get a mega mushroom and a bullet bill. Good place to get them. Someone's gonna have a shock at the moment, I feel it. So we're gonna use the mega mushroom right now. And then when we get up to the front corner, we're gonna use the bullet bill. And here we go. Goodbye, all of you trying to take the shortcut. I apologize, but not really. That was very silly of me. And now we fall further behind the top 3. Gonna grab some triple mushrooms, which we're gonna use, and then we're gonna use that blue shell. And we're going into 5th, maybe 6th place. 6th, 7th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th. Come on, just give me a solid concrete place. We'll take 6th right there. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. I'll take a 6th and up to 17 points overall, which will push me down to 10th place for some weird reason. Next track is Rainbow Road. Someone has DC'd again, which does kind of suck, but at least we have an NPC, CPU stepping in for them. So that's 3 points for anyone, given we'll all likely finish ahead of that computer, as it is the 12 player rooms and not the 24 player rooms. Rainbow Road is a pretty decent track for me. I'm still yet to master that ending shortcut. I've hit the pole a couple of times, but I'm still not sure how to do it without falling off. Just hold on to these triple bananas for as long as possible and slide in behind PK Samuel. In the 12 player rooms, you don't necessarily have to stay off the racing line because it's less likely that people are going to knock you off, whereas in the 24 player rooms, that's when you can't hug the racing line whatsoever, as you're basically a living target. That was silly from me, and I'll drop back to 9th. But then again, I will get some good items here at this box set. A star and a golden mushroom in 7th. Do not mind if I do. I feel like someone's going to shock us soon. So I'm going to use the star in 3, 2, 1. And then we're just going to fly with this golden mushroom. Goodbye, Dark Schwa. Into 3rd place we go. No items in hand, which is a bit of a problem. But we'll get a double here. It won't be necessarily good items. But hey, a banana and a bomb, not too bad. And it does blow someone up, which is a plus. As we come around the final corner of lap 2 to start lap 3. Into the what I call the Mario Kart 8 section of the track. Here we go. Landing down. Double items in hand. And there goes my bomb and banana. Thank you to whoever took it off my hands. Coming around this corner. Holding on to this mushroom. I don't know if we can do the gap jump with the mushroom. So I'm not going to try. I'm just going to hold on to it for now. Charge that rainbow jump. And we're going to use it there. Goodbye, Yoshi 24. Oh, never mind. Apparently, he didn't get hit by that red shell. Or if he did, he had a mushroom ready to go. Like I have triple mushrooms. Raring and ready to be used for this last lap. Going to try and save them for the last few corners, as that is the best place to use them. Unsure if I will hit the massive shortcut, so I'm just gonna stay normally on track and not try that ultra shortcut on the last corner. That does suck quite a bit and pushes me down the order just into 5th, but I'll take back into 4th off that. I'm going to try and drift back to get those good items. Into 7th now, and I have a mushroom and a blue shell. With what damage could I do with these? I'm going to send the blue shell now. Be a little kinder to the front runners. And that blue shell's about to hit. Hopefully we can get some items here from this box as we drift into 6th. Of course, we drift into 5th. And that red shell's coming for me. It's going to take me out right before the line. And that's a 9th place. Yuck. Now, if only I'd kept that red shell and not thrown it at the baby Luigi in front of me, we may be seeing a different story as I move to 21 overall and up into 8th place, which is pretty good. And we've got plenty of races to come to potentially benefit from. Up next is Dino Jungle. Let's see how we go on this track. I'm not the best, but I have gotten a few first places here. I'm going to not do my crazy start, and we're just going to see how we go. Just going to drive normally like any old person would. Grab an item in 6th, hope it's some triples, and just like that, got triple mushrooms, and we're in 5th. Going to be able to take the massive Dino Sanctuary shortcut 3 laps in a row, hopefully, as we do a bit of tricking on the Dino, knocking off that swoop right there. And we'll mushroom across the Sanctuary. Won't get the full charge jump off, but that's okay. We've got 2 more laps to do that. I say plultiple, whatever plultiple means. This also is really giving me the pip. As we start lap 2, coming around the first corner, jumping off that. We'll get this egg skip, but we won't get the rail skip, which does kind of suck. As we get onto the Dino, we go flying in the air. Into 3rd we go. And boom, that is a successful Sanctuary charge jump. puts me into first place. And the shell comes right before the corner, almost sending me flying. And then the Kamek item does send me all the way to China. Not really, but this is quite annoying with how many things are hitting me. I'm just going to use this, and I'm just going to try and sit back a little. See how we go. And we're just going to grab the item here. We'll get some mushrooms, hopefully. It would be a crime if we didn't. Yes. A golden mushroom gets us across the gap. And hopefully a little further ahead. As we move into 9th, somehow. And that is where we will stay to end the race. 2 races in a row in 9th place. That is not ideal whatsoever. 4 more points. Oh no. 25 total, and we're definitely going down from 8th into 9th. Alrighty, race number 6 is Boo's Cinema. Let's see how we go on this track. Starting in 9th place. There's no real massive shortcuts for this track, so it's just all about driving skill and the luck of the items, in a sense. Gonna jump up to here for the first lap. And maybe get a bit of a slipstream, not too much of it. As we jump into the movie scene. We'll be in 3rd, gonna do a bit of drifting on the reel here. And I'm gonna knock you out of the way. Sorry, Mr. Yoshi24. Bye-bye to your crown. As we go past you. That is not going to bother me as much as I thought it would. Thank you, Star Dark Jew. And we're going to do a few tricks here. And we'll be up into 2nd place to start the next lap. He's going to zoom across there. I don't know where to use this mushroom, so I'm just going to hold it on. Hold on to it for now, and then we'll see where to use it coming up to the 3rd lap if I still have it in hand. That was a very well shot green shell, knocking me out of the way there. Now we're behind GJA27K5. Is that like his Wi-Fi password? Like, that is an interesting gamer tag if it is. Or if it is his Wi-Fi password, why would you put it as your gamer tag? As we are in 5th currently. And we have 6 red shells on us. Goodbye to you. 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 And we get knocked out of the way. Which does kind of suck. But hey. It's okay. We can come back from here. Do a nice bit of slipstreaming into 11th we are. If we get a bullet, this will be ideal pickings. Not a bullet, but a golden mushroom, which does not help us one little bit as we come around onto the final turn of the cinema. That is a good item for me. Okay, double box now, and we got a golden and a bullet in the back pocket. And you use the golden to its fullness, and bulleting gets us 7th. Nah, stuck in 8th. That's a really close call there at the finish line. It's okay. I will take that. Gives me 5 more. And I think we're going down even further, which does suck. Nope, we go up to 8th. We still have a chance for the top 6. We're only 9 points behind, and we've got 6 races in hand. Race number 7 is Acorn Heights, starting in 8th at the moment. Hopefully we can finish. Top 3 is my goal, because top 3 is where the points are. If you can see, we have another Baby Luigi in the room, and specifically the construction Baby Luigi. Don't know if they got that from me, but I definitely did not get that from them. Behind Slavic53, who's having a few troubles with their internet currently. Hopefully they don't DC anymore, because after 3 DCs in one tournament, you do sadly end up with a penalty, which does suck, because you obviously don't mean to DC. And then to get handed out a penalty is just a kick in the backside. Up into 1st to start the 2nd lap. Hopefully we can hit those shortcuts again and be further ahead at the start of lap 3. All we really need to do on this track is front run and know the shortcuts and hit them. If you do all that, you should be able to win the race, because the rest of the field is just going to bag items and try and ruin your race, really. That coming item came in at the perfect time. Not really, but at least I won't get hit by any of that. As Latino heads past me, he's going to try and take that bit of flower stalk, as I'm going to follow in behind and start lap 3 in second. We're still in the big points at the moment. Hopefully we can finish here as well, getting that rainbow boost around the corner as we fly ahead. Don't get any coins from that, which does kind of suck, but I don't need them. We'll be behind Latino for now as we jump on to that mushroom, get onto this stalk, and we're going to try the shortcut mushroomless. We don't do it mushroomless, which does suck, and people are going to get past us for that. It won't be as bad as I thought, which is good. That's a blessing. Can we still end up top 3 here? We're in 4th currently. Make that 3rd, as someone's failed that shortcut. And there we go. A 3rd place gets us 10 points towards the total, taking our, I think, 28, maybe 29, 30, 240 overall, putting us up the board to, I think, no, it doesn't put us up at all. We're still in 8th place, but we can catch that top 6. We're 8 points behind. DK Pass is race number 8, and I think poor Slavic has had another DC, which does mean he will end up with a penalty at the end of the tournament, which does suck. But here we go. In 3rd, gonna get a mushroom. Did not expect that, I'll just say that much. As that happens, can we still hit the cut? Yes, we can, and we move up into 3rd place. Make that 4th, 5th, somewhere around there. As we do the jump into the gap. We'll do a drift around here, and we're in 4th, coming up to the trees. Gonna hit both trees, perfect, and we're gonna hit the gap as well. Don't mind if I do. Gonna hit the end of lap 1, gap cut right there, and we're gonna be in 2nd, coming into lap 2. Someone threw a red shell at me. I don't know if it hit me. I don't think it did, because I still have 3 reds spinning around me. And I get a mushroom in 2nd, because just like, why not, you know? They've hit that crazy shortcut up the top, which I still don't know how you hit. Oh no, they didn't hit it. And I am in 1st now. Triple reds and a mushroom in the back pocket. Do not mind if I do. I'm going to hold on to these reds for as long as possible, meaning I probably won't hit that shortcut this lap. Maybe I will now, given I have a mushroom in my hands and my red shells got taken off of me. That's another red shell thrown. Won't affect me this time though, as I boost around the corner. Who takes my bananas, but I'm still in 2nd, coming onto lap 3. There is a mega mushroom and a ghost right behind me as the lightning strike hits, and we're down into 4th. Can we finish top 3 again? Oh no. Item after item after item is being used on us, and it is not benefiting us one little bit. We're going to have to just get normal items. We can't even stick to tree route for this lap. Hoping we get a bullet or some mushrooms, something like that. Oh, we get a boomerang and a blue shell. No one even asked for that. In 7th, we're coming to this, getting 8th, which is good. Oh, get given a golden. It's just like, thank you very much. That's exactly what I wanted. That's a 5th place and another 8 points towards my total. Do not mind one little bit. Takes my 40 overall to 48, and hopefully that puts us up somewhat in the order. It sadly does not. We are still in 8th overall, 3 points behind 7th. We're catching up to that top 6. Mario Circuit is, I believe, the 9th track? Maybe it's the 8th? I can't remember. The 9th track, yes, we're starting in 5th place. Hopefully we can finish there or higher. We see our other construction baby Luigi right next to me. We'll try for... oh, just boost out straight ahead, which means I will definitely not get a mushroom on this first box. Get a coin, which I don't mind. As we can see, everyone is far behind. If I use this feather right now, it keeps me in fourth. And we're going to just drop back a bit, so hopefully we can get some better items here on this item set. Don't like bagging too much, but we will take a golden shell, because, yeah, that's exactly what I was wanting. Totally not a bullet or a star or anything like that, because who wants those items anyway? Now that is what I did want on that corner. I will take that as I zoom up into still 10th and use that golden shell straight onto someone. And we're now behind Slavic 53. Just recently got a penalty. We're going to try and hit the gap shortcut here. We do. That is beautiful. Triple shells in the front. And hopefully mushrooms in the back. Going to use those not very sparingly. And we're just going to spam it straight to the finish line for a 7th place, which does kind of suck. Was aiming for 6th. Got 7th. I'm not going to say it, but I know someone's going to say it in the comments. That is another 6 points towards our total. And we stay in 8th. And now we're 7 points off the top. Oh, it's just getting worse. Moo Meadows. Race number 10. Let's see how we go here. Starting in 7th place. Hoping to finish in 1st. Because I know this track back to front. Hopefully we get a good place finish. Being in 3rd, though, is not ideal for the first box. Because we end up with a banana. We're not going to try the ultra shortcut. Because it just seems like a waste of a perfectly good early front run. Maybe we can luck out and grab something good off that item box. We can't. We'll get a single coin as we come around the corner. Wonder how many people can take that shortcut. It just appears one can take the shortcut. We'll get a coin and a banana in the back pocket. I'm going to slide along into 1st place still. Got a couple people just tracing us. Thankyou, and I don't know who's behind them, but they are getting closer. That was silly for me, but hey, I should have charged and jumped earlier. Still Thankyou right behind us, and I see those red shells coming in. I'm not a big fan of those. They're going to pepper them at me now, right now, and we're going to pick up hopefully some mushrooms off that item set. Not any mushrooms, but a triple set of reds. Don't mind if I do. Toss it right back. Blocks that, which I'm very happy about. We still have the boo. We'll hold on to it for now. And we're going to use it on the final lap. If a blue shell comes, that's a perfect time to use it. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait for a shock, and we're going to have to time it perfectly. It's going to come off this first item set, if I know what's right. And it's going to come in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Look at that timing. What timing by me. I'm very proud of that timing. And we stay in 1st for now. Take the gap shortcut. Grab a double box. People could still pass us, which does kind of suck. But hopefully we can stay out in front long enough to take the win on this race. It does appear we can. No need to throw that shell backwards. And that is a win by 20 car lengths over 2nd. And what about that shock dodge? I timed that perfectly with the boo. I think that might be my best Mario Karting shock dodge ever. Timed it and got it perfect. Up to 69 points. Very nice. And we'll move up to 7th. We're now 3 points behind top 6. We're very close. Sky High Sunday is track number 11. Can we back up our first with a back-to-back win? I hope so. But let's start off this race hitting our boost and not losing our crown off a false start, as I have done many times before. There's a friend request received. I wonder from who? We'll have to check that later after the race is finished. And there's my crown. Lost it early into the race, which is okay. Just means that I'll get better items at this first set, as we're in 8th place overall. Get quad mushrooms, 1 in the front, 3 in the back. I like that very, very much. Thank you very much, sir. We're going to try and hit the big cut here. We're going to go low. Going to hit it, which is glorious. But I think we've fallen back a little there. I'll still try to stay as front running as I can. And that is me. Bye-bye. Gonna try and grab double boxes here. End up with a bullet bill. And one in the back. A mega mushroom. Don't mind that if I do. I'm just gonna hold on to 11th right now with this bullet bill and the mega mushroom. And another DC for Slavic. He is having a world of pain in this tournament. Gonna do the big gap jump again. Up into 10th still. Just gonna hold on to it, because I know the shock is gonna come likely on the last corner, which does kind of suck. So I have to time it perfectly. Again, imagine if I did it twice in 2 races. Wouldn't that be something spectacular? Gonna use it now, because we can chain it into the mega mushroom right after. And 3, 2, 1. And when's the shot coming? It's going to come right now, isn't it? 4th place, I'll take that. That's another 9 points to my score. Does that give us that top 6 position that I've been wanting? 9 points takes us to 78. I think that's it. No, we're 1 point behind Mr. Doz. 1 race, and there's 2 points in it for a top 5 finish. If we win this race, that's a top 5. And of course, the baby park of Koopa Trooper Beach to finish. The baby park of Mario Kart World, Koopa Trooper Beach, to finish this tournament. Starting in 4th, and it's 11 player race. This is really sucky, honestly. Hopefully we can still do our best in this tournament. Wonder how many people are going to try and just bag their items. I certainly will not be one of them. As we go further up the field. Just got a gap. That's all we got to do. We've got a gap. We've got a gap. I can't hit the shortcut, which does kind of suck. But what can I do about it? Nothing. That's actually kind of a clutch bomb dodge right there. And these shells being thrown at me are doing absolutely nothing to affect me at the moment. On to lap number 3. Not a wrong foot put so far. I could put a wrong foot here by trying what I did last lap. I don't put a wrong foot. Don't put a wrong foot there. As we come into lap 4 of 5. With a bigger gap than what we started the lap in. Still yet to put a foot wrong. I'm going to try this shortcut thingy again. Oh, kind of butcher it, but that's okay. We'll come into lap 5. Still in first place, but I know there's going to be a shot coming, and Dark Zhu is going to try and take me for all I'm worth this lap. Have I gapped them enough to hold on to it? That's the question. I don't think I have, as Dark Zhu takes the cut. No, he doesn't take the cut. And I'm just going to hold on to it. And boom, that right there is a first place on the last race. That is 15 more points. Because it's 11 player room, we'll have to add on the points after. So I'll post the real results screen right now. Hello everybody, this is Editing Pineapple. As you can see on the graphic on screen right now, I'm in 3rd place overall. And I didn't really give a full reaction to how I was feeling in the moment, because I knew I was getting that +3 for coming first in that race, because you always add up to what it would have been if it was a normal 12 player race. And given it was 11, I was getting the +3 for the win, because I only got 12 for that, which means I went up to 3rd place. And going from 7th to 3rd in one race is absolutely ridiculous. ridiculous. Like, I'm so happy about that. And right now, I'm going to chuck up my graphic of how many places I gained in this episode. Look at that. Ding, 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 ding. 66 positions gained in one episode. 64 in the last. I am on 130 positions gained off my last 2 tournaments. I am on a roll. We're heading up. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.